my son's buying his first skateboard. Awesome store. Pointing us to the expert. This guy's all about board sports. Great info. What a cool sport. Huh? Me? You mean I could board too?
All right, so my son has his birthday. He saves up money to get a skateboard for his birthday. And we come to Surf World here in Fort Lauderdale to make the biggest purchase he's ever made at 11 years old. That's a big purchase to get a skateboard. So we come here, and not only does he get a sweet skateboard, but guess what? Yours truly just put a skateboard on his Christmas list. Why? Because of the awesome passion that the salesman had in teaching us about the experience of skateboarding and to be able to skateboard together.
Here are some of the things that contributed to my decision to purchase a skateboard. 1. The atmosphere of the store was spot on with the culture and vibe of board sports. The music, the smells, the decorations, all made me feel like I was in the spot for boarding. 2. The person at the counter, who was actually the owner, told us who to see for skateboards. I felt that we were soon going to be in the hands of an expert. 3. Sean, our salesman, was excited that my son wanted to get into skateboarding. That reinforced my son's enthusiasm to make a purchase that visit. 4. Sean asked questions, lots of questions. He wanted to be the guide in my son's journey and needed to put him on the right path by outfitting my son with the right board. So he asked lots of questions. 5. He then went over the features of different boards. You see, instead of him saying, "This is the board you need," he discussed features which allowed my son the opportunity to learn about skateboards and to make decisions. 6. Sean demonstrated expertise by riding around the store. This gave him credibility and legitimacy that he really knows what he's talking about. 7. He compared and contrasted boards, their features, and price points. Again, this helped my son be informed and made his decision-making better. 8. At the end, then he gave recommendations, which helped my son's final decision. But by then, he had built so much trust that it was really easy to agree with his board recommendations. Now, as I mentioned, all of these things built trust, because when he said to me, "You interested in skating too?" it did not sound like a sales pitch. It was genuine, and I knew that from the passion he had. The trust I had for him opened the dialogue for me even considering owning a skateboard. These were all outstanding and effective attributes of a good salesman. But you know what? It was mostly his passion. It was mostly that he cared for my son getting into the sport, me getting into the sport, and us enjoying it together as a family for a lifetime activity. Us dive professionals can learn a lesson from that.
Hey, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, and remember, go beyond the standard.